Hi, this is Em from Unique Phoenix, and welcome to Worthy Wednesday because you are worthy of great love, both giving and most definitely receiving. And I kind of want to talk to you about that today, about how we receive love and how we receive love even in the shit bits. Even in the bits that we maybe don't like about ourselves or haven't learned to, love. We don't have to like them, but understanding that some shit bits are part of us. I put my hand up. I'm not always amazing and gorgeous and sunshine and moonbeams. Sometimes I'm a downright asshole and I have shit moments. We all do. We're human and we're moving through things in the best way that we can at the time we're moving through it. May not be the same next time we move through a particular situation. And I've shared recently that, over the past few weeks, there's been some shit bits, and I've really had to dig in and just allow myself to move through them. Because see, what happens is we want to ignore them. I'm pausing because we do. This is what happens. Sometimes we, like something comes up and emerges within us that we go, oh, I don't really like that about myself. But what we choose to do is ignore it or distract ourselves or, focus on something else, create another thing in our lives, get busy, get really busy so that we don't have to do that and look at that. And right now is a perfect time to take a look at it. Because I want to ask you, what's it costing you in your life? How long has it been there for? And I'm not saying anything definite like this is what it is, because you already know. If I'm using things like ignore, distract, get really busy, you already know that you're ignoring some stuff. You already know that, there's some shit bits I'm not looking at. So here's what happens when we step into a place of loving them. We may not necessarily want to wrap ourselves up in these bits and go, oh my God, that's my whole life. I'm loving that. Let's just do that forever. But when we step into it with a view of love with that lens, then one, we can make changes around it. Two, it may just give us a slightly different viewpoint that we hadn't seen a good part of it, or the reason why it's been in that situation's come up many times in our life, or a habit that we have. I know for one of my clients recently, they've had a particular habit they've had for a very, very long time. And once she could see what that was and understand that it was there for a reason, and it did, it served a very fantastic purpose, but now wasn't needed. So the work we need to do, and the work we are doing, is moving her beyond that and creating a space where she can create new habits around it and make different choices. Because here's the thing, once you're aware of your shit bits, you're at choice. You have a choice. And you can choose that you're either just going to love them and accept that one day maybe that might be not part of my life, but right now it is, and I don't know how to change it, or I don't want to. Or actually I want to change that. I don't want that to be part of my life anymore. I don't want to keep having those situations come up in my life, so I need to make changes. So when you take steps with love, and that's how you respond, you have a choice. I'm choosing to respond in a loving way. Then all those shit bits, they'll begin to change. And I know it can be absolutely tough. It's why many of my clients come to me, because they don't know how to deal with those bits and they don't know how to change them. They don't want them anymore. They don't know how to change them. And that's where I step in and guide them to find the answers within, because they're there. We often just have to get rid of a whole bunch of layers that are sitting around it. And then we can get to them. Then we can find the answers that are already within each and every one of you. And we've just got to, shift out the shit that's sitting over it to get to the good parts underneath it. So I love that my clients find me for that reason, because that's what I'm really great at. And it transforms their life. And it transforms their life to a point where they've got this amazing skill set at the end, where they get to use it. They get to use all these amazing skills that they've learned, and then they can share them with other people around them. So have you got some bits in your life that you're ignoring, keeping super busy around so you have to have a look at them, or just plain not wanting to deal with, not getting what you want, not inviting what you want, because you know that there's going to have to be some change for you to make? And that's scary as shit too. I totally get that. I've been definitely stepping into lots of new things over the past few months, and being different within them, these new experiences. And that's just as scary, because I don't know what's going to happen with this. But when you're doing it from a place of love, there is a knowing that it's all going to be okay, that you're going to be okay, and the changes that you need to make will keep presenting themselves as long as you keep taking steps towards them, because that's a really important part too. I'd love to help you get underneath it all and get to you and get to your soul and live from that place and really understand all sides of you so that you can have that full and complete love. Because as much as you've got to love all your amazing and great qualities, you've got to love the shit bits as well. Otherwise, your life will become all of that. And that's all you'll start to see. You'll forget to see all the amazing things that you are, because your focus is somewhere else. It begins with a soul conversation. So all you need to do is send me a message and we can begin. Thanks so much for sharing your beautiful time with me. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. And please remember, feel good. Because, hang on a minute. You're the only person that can. I know, hang on a minute. No one else can feel good for you. And be yourself, because we need you. You're important. Be you, feel good. Absolutely. That's one of the purpose and the secret to life. Being yourself is the purpose, whoever that is, in the moment that you're in, at the time you're in it. Remember, you change all the time, so who you are changes. And feeling good, that's the secret. Find your way to feeling good all the time. So the purpose and secret of life. Be you, feel good. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much for sharing your time with me. And I'll look forward to meeting you in a soul conversation.